Any idea yet on the asphalt?
Construction has finally begun on a new low-risk correctional housing facility at Washington County's Purgatory. Foundation work is underway at the new site, which is located just behind the Correctional Center's maximum security building next to the inmates' vegetable garden.
The new building is going to be 14,000 square feet total. It'll be 2 housing units, an office/control room for the staff, and a public lobby where we can do visiting and programming for the inmates and with the inmates' family and friends.
The inmates soon to be housed in this new facility are state worker inmates. They are currently housed in 2 aging modular buildings located on the other side of the main complex.
It'll be primarily for our outside workers, our road crews, the guys you see picking up trash on the side of the road, cleaning up county buildings, things like that. Those are going to be the primary residents for this new building. It's replacing 2 modular trailers that were put in place about 16 years ago. And even then, they were meant to be a temporary solution. We have our work crew offices and our laundry room. We have our dress out room for the inmates coming in and out, and 2 housing units. The new building will be all 4 of these buildings combined into 1 building.
A tour of these buildings shows missing cinder blocks from the outside foundation and aging floor tiles inside that have been peeling up for years. With nearly 50 inmates housed in 1 large room, this low-risk building doesn't leave a lot of space for the men to eat, sleep, or take a shower. These retrofitted modulars are quite expensive to maintain and keep secure, and are definitely at the end of their use.
The buildings that we have there now came to us used. They're modular buildings that we acquired. And they were over 20 years old when we acquired them, and we've used them up over the last 16 plus years. It was really our risk managers that went out there, and as they were looking at the current facilities that we're using, we just realized there were some health and safety issues that we had to deal with immediately.
Plans for the new inmate housing have been in the works for the past 18 months. Original blueprints have changed somewhat to make up for cost increases over that time.
We cut just about everything that we could. We lowered the ceiling an inch. We racked our brains to cut everything we could without compromising the integrity of the building itself.
Funding for the new community corrections building is coming in from Washington County's Capital Improvement Fund, so it won't be an issue of bonding.
So there won't be any tax increase or anything in regards to the construction of this. The total cost is about $2.5 million, I believe.
Both housing units will be open dorm style, similar to the old building, with stacked bunk beds. Schultz said unlike other county inmates, the low-risk state prisoners provide a source of revenue for the county and can generate up to $350 a crew day.
They're here on contract. We get paid per inmate day from the state to house them here. And also we have contracts with various providers for the services that they provide too.
Schultz said now that the county population is growing again, so is the inmate population. With the ability to house 128 inmates in 2 sections, he said this new building could help house lower security inmates if needed.
But it has enough beds that it'll allow us a little bit of a pressure relief when we get crowded inside. We can take some of our minimum security inmates and we can temporarily relocate them out here.
A new road will be built through the main parking lot, allowing easy but secure access to the new building. And while they won't have to hire new staff right away, Schultz said in the future there will be a need when it begins to fill up. In Washington County, Melissa Anderson, CEC News.